Welcome to the Daily 15 with your host, J Real. Welcome to another edition of the Daily 15. Today we're only going to actually discuss one topic. And without further ado, here we go. It's a sad day in America as far as I'm concerned. Why do you ask? Well, today, Hilary Clinton officially launched her campaign to be president of the United States. Now you may say, hey, that's a great thing, right? No, it's not a great thing. I'm going to play the video, though, that she used to announce her candidacy before I go in.
For a lot of things. It's spring, so we're starting to get the gardens ready, and my tomatoes are legendary here in my own neighborhood. My daughter is about to start kindergarten next year, and so we're moving just so she can belong to a better school.
Mi hermana y yo estamos empezando un primer negocio.
After 5 years of raising my children, I am now going back to work.
Every day we're trying to get more ready and more prepared.
The baby boy coming your way.
Right now I'm applying for jobs. It's a look into what the real world will look like after college.
I'm getting married this summer to someone I really care about.
I'm gonna be in the play and I'm gonna be in a fish costume. From little tiny fishes.
I'm getting ready to retire soon. Retirement means reinventing yourself in many ways.
Well, we've been doing a lot of home renovations.
But most importantly, we really just want to teach our dog to quit eating the trash.
And so we have high hopes for 2015 that that's going to happen.
I've started a new career recently. This is a fifth-generation company, which means a lot to me. This country was founded on hard work, and it really feels good to be a part of that.
I'm getting ready to do something too. I'm running for president. Americans have fought their way back from tough economic times, but the deck is still stacked in favor of those at the top. Everyday Americans need a champion, and I want to be that champion. So you can do more than just get by. You can get ahead and stay ahead, because when families are strong, America is strong. So I'm hitting the road to earn your vote, because it's your time, and I hope you'll join me on this journey.
So there it is. It's official. Hilary Clinton is running for president. We're not surprised, of course. We knew she was running for president for the last 8 years. No, let me take that back. We knew she was going to be running for president for the last 15 years. 15 years we've known this lady was going to run for president, but now it's official yet again. She's running for president. Here lies my problem. I'm tired of these parties pushing candidates on voters. Pushing candidates on voters. We don't need Hilary Clinton as president. Simply because we've had Clinton in office now for approximately 12 years. Huh? The first President Clinton was only president for 8. Well, President Obama, in my opinion, is the second Clinton anyway. You think about it. When he first began his first term as in office, half of the people he brought in to be his cabinet served in some capacity on President Clinton's cabinet. Maybe it wasn't the first tier guy, but it was at least the second tier guy. So what are we going to get with a potential Hilary Clinton presidency? Now we're going to catch the third tier dude that was a part of the campaign? I'm tired of them pushing candidates on us. You know, it's like everywhere we go, they're pushing things down our throats. Listen to the radio, they pushing songs down your throat. They play the song 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times in an hour, and then by the time you hear it for the 6th time, somehow you in love with the cocoa. I'm not in love with the cocoa. That is not cool. Cocoa ain't cool for nobody. And a third Clinton presidency ain't cool for nobody either. The Republicans are going to do it to us as well. He hasn't made it official yet, but Jeb Bush is going to be running for president in 2016 too. I don't need a third Bush either. Why they keep pushing these ragtag, same old candidates down our throat? It's really our fault though, because we keep letting them. They floss them out there. They put bling on them. They put diamonds on them, and we go crazy. It's time for us to step up and push back against the system. It's why I like the one candidate that I'm actually looking forward to seeing if he actually declares he's running, Ben Carson, because he's done something outside of Washington. His accomplishments in life are bigger than winning an office in Congress. Because we all know offices in Congress, for the most part, are not based on your merits. They're based on your funding. He who has the biggest purse wins. Ben Carson, you don't become the top neurosurgeon in the world because you have funding. It takes skill, effort, knowledge, and perseverance. You saw the Gifted Hands movie. Nobody gave it to him. He worked for it. That's going to be the one thing, in my opinion, that will be different about him and every other candidate, Democrat or Republican, that's running. He will have an accomplishment that is not based on how much money as a candidate he can raise. I'm tired of seeing them rehash candidates on us. We've known Hilary Clinton was running for president ever since Bill left. That's how long we've been waiting for her to run for president. 15 years. And we're going to just let them give it back to us like, oh, well, thanks. I've been waiting on this. No. We going to let them throw Jeb Bush back in our face? No. Go home, Jeb. Go home, Hillary. Y'all both worth at least $50 to $60 million. That's more than enough to enjoy the rest of your life with your grandkids and your wives and your husbands and so forth. We don't need you. How you gonna run for the people? What you know about people? What you know about people? I look back at President Obama. Hillary, in my opinion, again, is the third Clinton presidency. So his first two accomplishments, or his two biggest accomplishments, and he's gonna go down in the history books for, are going to be Obamacare, or the Affordable Care Act. I apologize for my Obama lovers out there. Shout out to y'all. Confusion. And the economy. Those are going to be two of his accomplishments. Personally, I can't give him the Affordable Care Act. Yes, millions of people signed up for it, and that in and of itself, people say is an accomplishment. To me, that's not an accomplishment. You created a government program that said that if you signed up, you could potentially get hundreds and hundreds of dollars thrown your way so that your health care could be worth pennies on the dollar. Wow, people signed up for that? Of course they signed up. Who ain't gonna sign up if they can get some insurance for $50 a month or $30 a month or $5 a month because the government's paying the rest? Who ain't gonna sign up for that? That's a no-brainer. That's easy. Here's the bigger question. He says that 10 years from now, it will have paid for itself without adding anything to the deficit. and moving forward. It would not add to the deficit. So that's what I want to know. To me, it'll be an accomplishment when he can prove, or when they can prove at that point, that it does not add to the deficit. You think about Social Security, you think about Medicare, you think about Medicaid, the Disability Act. All these things, when they were created based on the idea that they would not be adding to the deficit. Years later, what are they doing? Adding to the deficit. So Obamacare for me is a success if it does what he said it would do. Not add to the deficit. We got years to wait on that. I'll give him credit if it does. As far as the economy is concerned, yeah, it's better. The stock market has reached, I believe, at least 2 highs that it's never reached before in history under his presidency. Awesome. Here's the problem. He advocates for middle America. Middle America ain't in the stock market, so they ain't feeling that. They're not reaping those benefits. So that's not a win, because the people he's advocating for are not winning. Who's winning? Wall Street. The people he says he's against. I know it was a lie when he said it, but hey, that's what he said, right? He said he was here for us, middle America, but he's not. He's here for Wall Street. Wall Street is the one making money in Obama's economy. The people in middle America are working 2 part-time jobs because they can't find a full-time job to get the money that they need. People in middle America are sitting at home because they're too frustrated they can't get the job that they want, so they just gave up. Guess what? I don't count no more because I gave up. So when they look at and calculate their unemployment rate, they don't even think about me no more. So who's winning in Obama's economy? Wall Street. Hilary Clinton will be the 3rd Clinton presidency. Who's going to win then? Wall Street. Middle America ain't going to win. Now, you may argue against me and say, well, if you vote Republican, that's not going to help. How do you know you haven't voted Republican? You haven't seen what the Republican's going to do to know what it is or isn't. You've seen the Hilary Clinton presidency already. She will just be a continuation of President Obama. We don't need it. What we need is America stepping up and refusing to let them throw these candidates down our throat. They're going to raise approximately $2 billion to put her in the office, assuming she wins. We don't need the $2 billion candidate. We need somebody that's actually going to know what it is that we think. Not because they sent one of their people down to talk to us. No, because they were there. Because they understand where we've been. They understand where we are, where we're going, what we're fighting for. They're not going to lie to us at the top and tell us Wall Street is bad. Don't give your money to them. But stack all their money in Wall Street and reap the benefits. I tell you one thing you'll never say about a Republican. He's never going to tell you not to invest in the stock market and then invest in the stock market himself and make millions of dollars while he telling you, well, keep your money in the mattress. You know, they got this savings account at the bank. That's a good look for you. I don't need a 3rd Clinton presidency. What I need is a fresh face, fresh ideas, somebody that's done something other than win a office that they've won by the fact that they can raise the most money, somebody who they haven't been grooming for the last 15 years to put into office. I need some new ideas. I'm not excited about a Hillary Clinton presidency. I won't be excited about Jeb Bush's presidency. I'll be excited when these parties stop throwing candidates down our throat. You should be excited when you see a person rise from the bottom to the top that we can actually be proud of. Where is that candidate? Democrats, Republicans. I don't need a 3rd Clinton presidency. This has been the Daily 15. You can check me out on Twitter, RealFamilyTalk. Check me out on Facebook, RealFamilyTalk. Listen to the show. It airs every Wednesday at 9 p.m. on WOKB 1680 AM in Orlando. You can listen online at WOKBradio.com. This has been the Daily 15. Until next time.